SwayamPrabha. Digital India. Educated India.
There are many IT based, internet based resources available which can be very helpful to the small firms to maintain their HR functions like training, recruitment and many others. For example, this website of Docebos, it can make easy for company employee to access off the shelf and customize online learning courses. There are dozens of online learning courses, all relevant topics like productivity, HR management or benefits management, salary and compensation, or the whole range of management related topics and HR management related topics are there on this website at a reasonable price. HR manager can jointly identify the most valuable, most useful programs for their employees and recommend those employees, and they can do the reimbursement or they can finance these programs for the employees. So, OSHA guidelines are very well elaborated. That resource can be used by the management or by the HR. O*Net, you might remember we talked about this website in our session on recruitment. This is very rich website in terms of giving job description and job analysis related data for thousands of jobs. Those data, those job analysis can be used and can be customized according to the need of existing job. So, that is a very useful resource to do the competency mapping and job analysis, and it is particularly useful for the small firms who cannot afford to have full timers looking at the job analysis and competency mapping. There are a lot of freely available tests and reasonably priced tests available which can be used, which are scientifically developed and which can be used for the selection and recruitment process. This is one example like Wonderlic personnel test. It measures the general mental ability. It also gives the predictive index in terms of professionalism of the person, in terms of their commitment for the job, on many of such things. So, there are many such tests available. Organizations can use, small organizations can use these tests and the selection tools for selection and recruitment process. Then there are many other resources like HR Direct, that is the that offers the variety of HR material. You must have recognized that there are lots and lots of forms are required related to various HR activities like recruitment related forms, performance management related forms, training and development or training evaluation related forms, or even exit interviews. So, forms and formats are required at many, for most of the HR practices, for most of the HR functions or most of the HR activities. This website can give lot of generic forms which can be further customized according to the organizational needs, and these are related to the various HR activities. Along with this these repositories and net based resources, there are some IT based tools as well to manage the HR processes, and these tools also can be very useful for small firms. First example comes to my mind is Zoho. Zoho is an Indian product, excellent administrative HR tool. It does performance appraisal, it helps in time and attendance tracking, it helps in leave management, it is it can be customized, it acts as an employee self service, it can work on mobile app on the Android environment. So, it can request time off even when they are not in office. So, this is very useful tool for the small firms, very user friendly tool, can be operated, can be useful, can be operated on the mobile phones as well. So, this is one example of readily available software to manage the HR processes in systems, and particularly relevant and useful for the small firms. Another example of the HR tool is Bamboo HR. It is a cloud based core HR solution designed to meet the small business administrative needs. So, it has central repository which contains the employee information, salary history, benefits, qualifications, training received, etc. And this can be accessed by the employees as well, and so it has a repository as well as the inbuilt forms, and both are linked. So, HR activities can be carried out, and the data generated in this activity automatically gets saved in the repository. So, this is also one of the very useful tools of managing HR without large number of human resources. So, this is one another HR package available for the small firms, which can be used by the owner managers or other managers for whom HRM is a part time job. For expanded use, Bamboo HR integrates with many popular application like applicant tracking, e-signature, payroll, performance management, and this also can operate on the Android environment and iOS environment both. So, this can also be very useful. There are many tools, many such tools are available, like namely or Elite HRM, Facto HR, Darwin Box. Darwin Box also have a chat box available inbuilt in the software, so which can be used for the, which is like a small robo to address the queries immediately through the chat. So, these are many such softwares, most of them are, which is being presented here, are useful, they are good, large number of firms are using these software. So, these can be used by the small firms, that can help them to manage their HR activities professionally without investing number of hours or number of resources specifically for the HR process.